Hello everyone, welcome to round 4 of the CRL here in Azerbaijan. You may be looking at Q2 now. We've just been through Q1, nothing really to report except 2 grid penalties, one for Joe and one for Bailey, both 5-place grid penalties, and the 2 absentees from Q2 as they crashed out in Q1, that is Harvey and Eli, who are kart 46 and 1 boot 720 respectively. Going into Q2 then with my co-commentator as usual, we'll be taking you through all the action today. It's me and Josh, the 2 Joshes are back. Josh, say hello. Welcome along today. As we see,
got a session in front of us now. It's going to be pretty good.
It will be, as we see many cars coming out the pit lane. The 2 Red Bulls are straight out. Oh, and there's already a yellow flag. Oh, that's Tommy.
Oh,
Tommy is
not good at all.
No, he's not.
Already gone off.
He's straight into the runoff section.
I think he's asking to be disqualified.
Yes, very much agree with you on that point. And we're going to ride on board with Jack.
Jack the newbie, so to say, because of his Wi-Fi not being with him.
Indeed. We are glad to see him in CRL. He's finally here after his long FIFA games.
Yeah.
And here is Tommy again as we now start to ride on board with him after his little incident at the start of his outlap, entering the castle section. And
feel like quite slowly. Didn't want to crash.
And as far as let's revisit Jamie, as in Jamie Toff in the Red Bull. Let's revisit.
What a guy.
You know, with trials coming up, will he feel at risk today?
Definitely. I think he'll be feeling the pressure a lot as he goes around every lap. He'll know that he's being judged, so to say.
I agree with you massively on that.
And if he makes any mistakes, it'll be pretty awful for him.
He cannot crash out in qualifying. He has to get a good time in. Thing is, we all say about Jamie, he is very consistent in qualifying, but when it comes to the race, he simply doesn't deliver.
Yeah, because he qualified really well in Bahrain and then just
completely lost
screwed it up.
Exactly, and then we've got his teammate, the other Jamie, Pezza 420. What do we think of his ability? I mean, he was very consistent in his first race, very good. I think he's...
Oh, and Tommy's off.
Oh, and let's go on board with Tommy as he has gone off again. He's got a bit of damage on his front wing, his front left, I believe.
As you were saying about Jamie, I think he's pretty consistent in the race. He's pretty good in qualifying. I think he'll be fine.
I agree. And who else do you think's at risk out of the drivers we have alongside us today?
Oh, I think Jack at the moment. We don't know what he can do. Mm-hmm. So this is kind of
that. There's a yellow flag in sector 2. Trying to figure out what that was. I missed it.
Might have been someone just slowing down.
Potentially, yeah. Oh, it must be Jamie because he's very slow as he lets a Force India and a Williams through. And now he starts because. Oh, and Danny goes fastest. He sets the first time of the session with a 1:38.5, a very good lap time, but you don't expect a lot less from him, do you?
Yeah, on the Supersoft, though, that's quite a good lap time. And Jamie's done a pretty good lap time as well.
Jamie's in there with the 140s. What tyres is he on? Is he on the Supers or the Ultra?
He's on the Supersoft as well.
And Eli has had enough. And Eli has left the session.
You never know, he might just be going off to have a bit of a practice session by himself.
Potentially. You know, he has got 2 qualifying sessions to do that. Remember, he will be starting from the back of the grid. Unless Balin or Joe crash out. And you've got to feel Joe and Balin, they have to get lap times in both their sessions now. They just have to. There's no other option for them because, and as we see them both now, they're both out on their outlap, coming out at relatively similar times. And this could be a battle for the title that we are seeing.
Yeah, I think these two are definitely the ones to watch.
Indeed, they are. And
obviously along with Danny.
Yes, Danny, and there is a yellow flag in Sector 2, and that's Danny just going off. And that's why there's a yellow flag in Sector 3 at the moment, as he lets the Williams, the Red Bull and the Ferrari through. And another one we need to see a little bit more from, in my opinion, is Scott.
Yeah, I was about to say Scott.
Yeah.
He needs to push it more, he needs to stop crashing out, he needs to be more consistent.
I am very much agree with you, because he's had a bit of a tough time recently, and I don't think he deserves to come under so much fire. You have to give him a bit of stick, but he is still a very good racer overall. He does very well in the races. He's very consistent.
Yeah. I mean, if he doesn't crash out in this race, I think he'll do pretty well.
I think Danny has to look at pole today, and he has to think, yes, today is the day where I have to get pole. And there goes Harvey as well. Now, we don't know why he's done that. He may follow Eli and maybe what you're saying, getting some practice. He does have 20 minutes or so.
Yeah, he's got some time to kill.
The problem is, obviously, he will start at the back of the grid with Eli. So, Harvey is a very good racer. There's no doubting that.
Yeah.
But we have never seen him fight through traffic.
He's been, to be honest, I can agree with you there. In the races that we've had in Bahrain, he was quite alone. And the only time he was battling was with the group in first place. Yeah, I
agree with you.
So he needs to battle a few more people, and then I think he'll prove himself in his own league.
Yeah, and it will be interesting to see just how good he is going on board with Tommy then. Tommy's one who will consistently keep his spot in this league. He's relatively quick. Obviously only on a point at the minute, I think. Oh no, because he got points in Bahrain as well. So he is on more than that. As we follow him on his flying lap.
Oh.
Very well executed. Oh, he's spun. Oh no! Oh, I thought Tommy would be out there. Oh, and now he's going the wrong way. I don't quite know what Tommy's doing.
Tommy does what Tommy wants.
Exactly. He gets back on the front foot, but not without damage. I thought he'd be out there, especially if simulation damage was on. Harvey Tommy even, would be very much out there. He would not be participating in Q3. So, who is going to get eliminated from Q2, do you think, Josh? As a prediction?
I'm thinking that maybe Scott, if he doesn't put in a good enough lap time, then him. And then it'll be quite close between Curtis and Jack, because I did a little competition when they came around my house, and we did a race around Baku, and they were very close on times. So
it should be interesting. Now, looking at Jack, it's hard to say he's the most consistent, because we don't know how consistent he is. He's in the Williams, and who's this on his rear end now? I think that is Scott. It is Scott. Oh my word! Jack has taken big damage as Scott went past him. I don't know what's happened there. what are your thoughts on that one, Josh? That was a huge incident. Huge incident. That was unbelievable. I don't know what's happened there, because I don't know whether Jack has been hit by Scott, because it's very hard to tell. Whoa, that was. Ooh. I don't know what's happened there. That could be penalty worthy. I don't know about the rest, but that could be penalty worthy. We will have a look at the end of this session, see if he has got a penalty, because I don't know yet. And now out comes one of the Renaults. I think that is. Yep, it is X7. Here he comes now. We'll follow him on his outlap. And we've got Joe now just starting his outlap. And Harvey is back in the session. Just like you said, Josh, just gone to do some practice. And here is now Jamie in the Red Bull, coming around the final straight, see if we can go any faster than what he is already in P6. His teammate Jamie, or the other Jamie, doing very well, in fact, in P3. But this is simply because, and Tommy has is yet to set a lap time. So this is interesting, because I don't know whether Tommy's going to set a lap time at this rate. But here he comes out of the pits now. We are just about to see Tommy come out of the pit lane. Make sure he doesn't cross the white line on the exit. And he didn't. And out now he comes on his outlap. So here we go then. As we follow Tommy. Can he set a good lap time? The rest will be very happy with their lap times. Danny taking P1 for Q2, I believe, unless Tommy can pull off something magical here, which would be pretty good if he could, but we're yet to know, as Tommy comes round on his outlap, not pushing the car too hard, as you can see, and through the castle section, just round into sector 2 now that he's going into. And Jack is currently the one getting eliminated with one other. It could be Curtis, as Tommy comes round and here we go then on Tommy's outlap.
So I had a communication issue.
Yeah, I was wondering why my co-commentator wasn't there. It's alright though.
I was speaking, but then
we do not have to worry, as we have been pretty okay through Q2.
Yeah, Jack in Q now going out on his outlap, and obviously being an 11, he could push down Curtis. But then, because Tommy is, if he does a good lap, he will knock down Curtis anyway. So then Scott will be in the danger zone in 10th. So
we'll
it's going to get very, very heated.
Scott and Curtis are both out. They're both going very slowly, may I add. Curtis allowing, I think that's Tommy through, maybe? I don't know. As we now follow Tommy. He's now just going through the castle section on his flying lap. And we see now,
got a lot of these people, because they'll be starting the race on this tyre. We've got a lot of people starting, well, maybe 3 starting on the softs. That'll be a completely different strategy from these lot who are on the super softs and the ultra softs. It's
as we see Tommy come round, we'll see what lap he can put in.
He's got to be careful around this section though. Doesn't want to lose the rear.
Will we see Tommy getting inside the top 10?
Oh, it's slower.
And Tommy goes
to
P4. Wow, very quick lap time. Indeed.
Curtis in the pits. That's it. Curtis is out.
Curtis is out. Oh,
But Jack at the moment is out. He's on a lap, on a lap, but he's one more
no, his
right.
front wing's
He's got
gone.
no front wing.
Oh no. No. Oh,
So that's it. We've got Curtis and Jack out.
There's no way Curtis can get another lap time because he's in the pits. And there is no way Jack will get a faster lap time, well, because he's got no front wing.
Yeah,
I
that's a
don't know who
shame
this is
for them. They're probably
behind.
quite disappointed.
But they're using the slip. Oh no! Oh my word!
Oh wait, is that Cam out as well?
Wow!
Oh, Cam's so lucky to get away with that.
What an incident that was! Wow!
Record that.
To me, the way that incident happened, I know it wasn't in the same place as the track, but it felt a lot like, I hate to say this, the Red Bull incident. It felt a lot like that. Because Cam literally was mounted by the rear end of Jack.
Yeah, that was quite a weird crash.
It was. I don't think I've ever seen anything quite like
I
that.
think I recorded it, so I'm going to watch it, see what happened.
But, oh, wow, what an incident. I don't think I've ever seen anything quite like that. The speed of it and the
So I'm
ferocity of
watching.
it.
Jack runs wide into the as he goes into sector 3, and then he's going high speed. He just loses the rear and then like slams into Cam.
Yeah.
I am surprised Cam survived that.
But anyway, that is that, and that is unfortunately Jack and Curtis both out, P12 and P11 respectively, and we go into Q3 now. And
They've got a lot of
Scott's
catching up to do because
to Q3.
they'll have a free choice of tyre, so that's their advantage. Tommy's disadvantage is that he's on the ultra softs compared to everyone who will do a one stop where he'll have to do a 2-stop potentially.
Exactly.
I don't know.
And you will rejoin us for Q3 in just a moment. Hello, welcome to Q3. We're going to hope not to have any communications issues this time.
No promises, but I hope not.
It's me and Josh who've rejoined again. And in Q2, the only real incident that happened, if you've not watched that video yet, please do go back and watch it. We have Curtis and Jack eliminated in Q2, and in Q1, I will repeat for those who perhaps haven't watched the Q2 session and only watched the Q3 session. We have Balin and Joe, which is Tryon ZS and me, Wadey X048, both have 5-place grid penalties for an incident in Q1 where they hit each other, I believe.
Jamie went straight on. Brilliant.
That is this
Brilliant start to his outlap, just going straight on.
Now that corner,
Same place as Tommy did it.
exactly. Now this is where I make the link. That corner could really prove bad.
Yeah.
And for those who again haven't watched the Q2 session, you may have seen on the bottom of your screen Harvey was eliminated in Q1 and he retired the car after playing pinball with the wall. And Eli as well retired as well. So they left, they went to practice, and now they've come back and they're ready to go again at the back of the grid. So what are your thoughts on Harvey's chances of making it through the traffic?
I think he's going to be pretty good. He'll find it hard considering there are good drivers that are going to be ahead of him, because he's going to be starting second last, maybe third because Mike did join. So he's going to be starting quite far down to the back. So he's got to try and get past people like Jamie, like Pezza. James Bailin and Joe, because they've got their 5-place grid penalties. Cam, Tommy, they're going to have to try and get past all of them. And also the demolition team of Jack, Curtis and Scott. I hate to say it, but they are.
Very true.
But I think he'll have to prove himself to everyone else. So he is a competitor in this league.
But another thing, I want to see Jamie Toff do very well. Because
yeah, I want to see him win.
Potentially, we could have a podium here. And I've got
unless the Red Bulls hit each other again.
Please. Enough of that now. One joke in Q2 was enough.
That is it. That is it. No more Red Bull jokes. No more jokes.
And will we see the medium tyre and the medium traction control combination? I will never let go of that one. It was a very, very good combination in Baku.
Yeah, medium traction control might be hard for Jamie if he does screw up a corner. That will spin him into a wall, and that'll be his race over. So
yeah, especially if he's on the medium tyre as well. Let's hope he can find the pace that he wants so badly at this point. I'm sure he's very much desperate to get anywhere near that top 3. Would be nice for him.
I think he's just like asking for a top 5 now. To be honest, he's not been the best of the drivers. Tommy goes first,
sets the fastest lap. Oh, and Danny instantly breaks it by 3 seconds.
Yep. Oh, Jamie
got that very.
He did just spin on the wall and lost half his front wing, so that will be him back into the pits.
What a shame! It was going very quickly as well. And wow!
Look at that!
Mazzati with a 1:37.8. What a way to announce yourself into CRL.
He's doing a Joe of Bahrain, he is. Exactly. I think he'll be one to watch. He comes into the sport, glides right in, and could potentially win. We've had this before, we don't want it again. We don't want a newcomer to win a race again.
It'll be a hard one. It was a hard one to commentate over last time because we didn't expect it.
Yeah.
And
this time we should expect it.
Oh, and there's a yellow flag. Oh, and it's Joe.
It's Joe. Oh, he's not having the best of weekends, could say.
Yeah, certainly not.
After that race win in Bahrain, he'll be hoping for.
But you could equally say.
Good position.
Oh, there's a yellow flag in sector 2 as well. I think that's just someone being very slow. And looking at Tommy as well. Tommy will be looking to, I'm sure, vent some of that anger after the earlier result for his football team, West Ham.
Oh. Yeah.
Losing to Bournemouth. Not the best.
A bit embarrassing.
Yeah. But away from that, we're here to commentate about F1, but maybe another reason why Tommy is trying to set in these fast lap times. He's just venting that frustration, that anger. And
I can definitely agree with that.
And as we see now, I think this is Scott coming into the pits. It is.
Another West Ham supporter.
Indeed. But will they be blowing bubbles at the end of today? That is the real question. And here comes Balin now back into the pits as well.
I want to see if Jamie Toff is actually going to do a lap. Or if he's going to just sit in the pits the whole time.
Joe follows him in. The 2 with the grid penalties. As we see Cam now fly round sector 3. Will it be the lap he wants? Will it be the lap he needs? Will he beat his previous lap time? It is. It's better. It's a 1:39.8. Only by 0.2. So,
to be honest, 5th place against these people, you could say it's best of the rest.
Indeed, I very much agree. You know, especially considering, you know, we don't have... And Tommy is dropping off big time as Jamie now. And there's a yellow flag in Sector 1 trying to...
Oh, Scott's round.
Scott has gone round on his outlap.
Eli's left the session. That's going to be might want to join quickly.
Indeed, we've only got 4 minutes 38 left. And counting.
Now it's 4 minutes 30. Oh my god.
Wow. We are seeing... Oh, and here comes Jamie out of the pits. Should be a very interesting one, this. Oh no. Jamie hasn't exited the pits. Jamie is indeed sitting in there.
He's just sitting there waiting.
What is Jamie's plan?
He's planning to do one lap at the end that beasts everyone, that he gets first.
He can do it, because I've seen him put in very quick lap times, even quicker than Mazzatti's. However, the real challenge is, can he find that pace or not?
Yeah, I'm on board with Scott, and he keeps closing down on Jamie. If I was him, I would like back off a bit.
Now, on the earlier point that I made, as far as Harvey is concerned, now he'll be fighting through traffic. He will be starting dead last if Eli doesn't come back. But on a circuit like Baku, it's not like Bahrain where you've got this wide open circuit where you can... There's a lot of nice overtaking positions. It's difficult because, for the very simple reason that this is a street circuit.
Yeah,
it's a street
first
circuit for a reason.
CRL, and it's only round 4.
Exactly, using my good old commentary against me, eh?
Commentary against... Scott's on a lap. I think he'll want to improve. He don't want to start 9th.
No, I think he can do better than that. I saw him put in a 141 last time.
So that's 2 seconds off of Tommy as well. That's quite embarrassing for him.
But here he comes now, and I'm sure he'll be wanting to go nice and quickly through this in the castle section. Watching him now, on board with him. That's a very nice right-hander there, very well executed. And through the castle section he goes. Wow, very nice castle section too.
Oh.
Lovely castle section, and lovely executed left-hander. As we follow him, this could be a very good lap from Scott.
Yeah, this could be a good lap.
This is definitely an improvement on his previous one. If he doesn't hit the wall now, which he's tapped it, but it's not too bad as he carries on. I think this will probably be much faster. The lap.
See what he can do. Oh, it's slower.
Using the good old Bahrain commentary.
This is just brilliant.
We will wait and see now. We're on board with him. Can he go faster? It is.
Also, I was faster than Tommy. I think he'd be proud of that.
Very good lap. Very good lap.
Pushing Tommy down though.
I think Tommy will be...
Jamie's about to start. But he's not. He's nowhere near starting actually. He's on his out lap.
No, he's not. He's on his flight.
No, he's not. He's just started his lap. Let's see what Jamie can do.
Here we go then with Jamie.
Come on, Jamie. We're all watching you. The millions of viewers that obviously watch us.
There is a yellow flag in Sector 1. I'm going to see what that's all about. Oh,
James is going to have to move out the way of Jamie, or Jamie's going to get slowed down.
Especially through the castle section. This is not the place where you want to be behind a slower car. What is James going to do? What is James' choice?
I think James is on a lap as well.
No, James is on his out lap.
Oh, why? No, it's going quite fast on his out lap.
Yeah, he is, but the problem with this
it's a good lap by Jamie, to be honest.
James is not moving for Jamie.
Might get some slipstream down the long straight. Let's see what Jamie can do.
Is he going to open up the DRS and find the slipstream? Whoa, very fast round. Sector 3 so far. Are we going to see a faster time?
Just ended Q3.
Still that time. Q3. What is Jamie going to do? Will he get
See what
any
place Jamie will go?
you? P6.
I go stick.
It's P6 for Jamie. It's redemption day for Jamie Toff.
Scott might. Scott's on a good lap. He might.
Oh, and Scott as well now. Scott as well going for it.
Oh, the top two are both on a lap.
Oh, and Scott bowls it.
And the top two are both on a lap.
And
Mazzatti has screwed it up.
Mazzatti's screwed it up. And here comes Danny.
It's just Danny now.
Oh, Mazzatti's gone.
It's just Danny. If Danny can get this pole lap, can he do it? Is he coming into the pits? No, he's not. Okay.
He's going for it.
Let's see what he does.
It's Danny.
When he takes it.
Oh,
He's taking
I
it.
can't believe
Taking it.
Danny takes Wow.
Oh.
Exhilarating end to Q3. Danny, you owe man, you're on pole.
He's going to be thrilled with that.
Oh yes, he beats him by just under 30 thousandths.
Oh, that is close.
That is unbelievable margins between those two. This is going to be a great race. We can't wait to commentate over it. What a great Q3. We'll be back for the race.